This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live, and we're at the Sprott Natural Resource Symposium 2019 in Vancouver, BC. With me right now is John Borshoff from Deep Yellow Ltd. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you, DYL on the ASX and DYLLF on the OTCQX. John, welcome back to SNN.Live.
Pleasure to be here again.
It's great to have you on. So for our audience, let's start off with an overview of the company, and then we'll go from there.
Deep Yellow is a uranium company. It's an advanced explorer. We are developing a project in Namibia, and we're very successful in that, and we're also looking for acquisitions in the rest of the world.
So we last had you on here about a year ago at this conference. So let's get an update. What's been going on at Deep Yellow?
So what we've done is we've continued with what we set out to do when I raised the 15 million with Rick Rule, and that was to concentrate on Namibia, where not many people believe that I could get the resource upgrades that I've achieved with my team. And while doing that, we have been evaluating opportunities worldwide in this sort of downturn, and we have got a completely contrarian play, looking at opportunities while maybe juniors are despairing.
So tell me a little bit more about the project in Namibia, some of the geopolitical factors. I'm sure everyone wants to know an update going on there and how you're able to achieve what you're looking to achieve there.
Namibia is my favorite country, because I developed a mine called Langer Heinrich there through a company I founded, which was Paladin. And I know how it works. The jurisdiction is fabulous. The type of deposit we're discovering is in these features called paleochannels. It's very much like the Langer Heinrich deposit that I developed and led into a mine today that's operating there. It's in mothball, but waiting for price upturn. And our deposits are within these paleochannels, and they're a facsimile of what's there, and we're very comfortable, and there's very little risk once it comes to development. The jurisdiction is great. It's got two of the biggest mines there. The Chinese have developed one recently. So you're in a country that's comfortable with uranium, and it's a good jurisdiction and no risk.
And where are we at currently in development?
So what we're at now is we're targeting to get 150 million pounds of, it's low grade, between 300 and 500 ppm. We're about at 104 million pounds, and we've virtually tripled the resource in the two years since we've started. And the target is to get to 150 million. We don't need that much, but it's a good round number to aim for. And sort of starting later this year, early next year, we'll be starting the early economic studies. I'm not in a rush for this. You've got to understand when uranium's moving up, and eager beavers, you've got to say, right, when do you think uranium is going to upturn? And you work your strategy according to that.
Yeah, because right now, you mentioned that uranium is going through a little bit of a downturn right now. So you're in the so then on that point, because you said you also have an acquisition strategy. What's some of your criteria then for potential acquisitions?
So the criteria is that most utilities want diversified global multi-project companies. Single projects are not much use, because utilities need long-term supply bases, and there are very few deposits around today that can do the sort of 25, 30-year sort of life. So my criteria are that I need diversity for security of supply, which the utilities like. I need to be producing minimum 3 million pounds. And so they're large production base, conventional. So that means open pit type mines, and and to have long life. And I want to establish a pipeline of projects like I did in Paladin, and that means that the customer can see that they just haven't got contracts for me and my existing deposits, but they also can see that I've got deposits and optionality, depending on price and shortages, to bring online. And I've got a team, which is the only coherent team in the last 30 years that has developed uranium mines. And that's another story why that is.
What, that they're coherent or not? No, I'm just kidding. So John, from what you can tell me, what are some of the company's value catalysts now for the rest of the year?
The value catalyst is, look, we've just raised $11.2 million, and And I don't know you realise how difficult it is raising money in the uranium space. We've done that without hype. We've done that because our strategy resonates with some of the institutions. I attracted 4 or 5 major groups, which are not just small money, lots of shareholders coming in, and they are the precursor raisers for my acquisition. They know the strategy. They are bulls. They've got deep pockets, and we're going to continue developing the resources in Reptile, which is our project name in Namibia, and we'll be announcing increased resources there and some good economic sort of parameters. And also, we can't talk much about our acquisitions, of course, but what I've said I'd do, I've always delivered on.
And where can our audience go and find more information about Deep Yellow?
On our website, which is deepyellow.com.au.
My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live, and we're at the Sprott Natural Resource Symposium 2019 in Vancouver, BC. With me again has been John Borshoff from Deep Yellow Ltd, publicly traded company, 2 symbols for you, DYL on the ASX and DYLLF on the OTCQX. John, always a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Robert. Yeah.